mic and give you a nice upwards glow.
Yeah, that's good. That's what we need to know. Okay, YouTubers. Well, no, happy evening to you. That's not a saying, is it? Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
I have Sam back with me. This is not part 4 of the same series. This is a totally new day. I'm still off the cigarettes and the weed and all that. I didn't want to keep posting the same series because it made me want to smoke ciggies.
Alright, well, they're here if you want one.
I don't want one.
Oh, okay. I'm testing his metal.
You'll test, you can test all the way. I got my gum. Look, see? I got my gum, so...
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you, cheers. I thought you stopped smoking.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I just smoke OP, which is an expression in Australia for smoking other people's. I don't know if you have that other way. But these aren't actually someone else's. These are really mine. And today I ate fast food and I said, well, you know, what tops off a good fast food meal other than a smoke and an energy drink? You see, at the moment, I'm sampling all the finest poisons available. I'm heavily into nicotine, alcohol, any prescribed drugs. Perhaps I just unnecessarily use petrochemicals.
Which reminds me, I should take my medication. I haven't taken my medication yet, and it's 6:30 at night, so...
Oh, well, I had something to say to everyone out there who watched me. Thanks for watching. Honestly, I mean that because, like, I saw me and I thought, God, I'm boring.
No, you're not boring.
No, but that was just my feeling. And, like, to the people out there, like Slappy the Penguin, honestly, even if you hate on me and you think I'm a dickhead, good on ya. Because, like, it's just so good having an audience. I looked at me, I don't like me either. I look at me and I think, oh, shut up, you dickhead. I thought, get to the point. So my new... turning over a new leaf on YouTube here is to get to the point, if there is one, and also to be more appreciative of your attention. So, thank you for watching.
Well, you've had 52 views so far on part 3, and me and Sam have been going through some of the comments that were left, and there was really only one positive comment for Sam, and who was that left by? It was left by Skate ABC, who said, "You are awesome, Sam. Don't listen to these people who don't even know you. Love you." And there was someone else who wrote he wore tartan pants to court. Cool.
Skate. Someone said nobody likes me.
That's British Assassin 84.
Well, British Assassin, if we're lucky enough to have you viewing again, it's often said that people that criticise others in any way, shape, or form usually have that feeling, you know, associated with themselves. So I'm sorry if you feel that nobody likes you. I like you. Anyway, just, you know, my mum likes me. So, you know, put that in your pipe and smoke it, matey.
Do you know that British Assassin actually started off as a hater on me? He hated on me big time. So, you know, he might turn over a new leaf on you as well. Like, he was fucking giving me shit and saying, you know, oh, I forget what you were saying. I mean, it was so long ago, wasn't it, Assassin? Like, he's actually not British. He's the British Assassin. He assassinates the British.
Oh, I'm British.
Yeah.
That's probably why you don't like me. Well, because we are a very, very snobby bunch of arrogant, you know, we just only think things that are British are good, and we think all other races are dodgy. But I might add that British people were some of the first exceptionally multicultural Western people. You know, for ages now, Britain's been infested with wops, niggers, spics, packies, or you name it.
I don't know if you should use that.
No, sorry, I mean, I didn't know. I was just trying to be funny. It's probably not funny, but, you know, we are a pretty multicultural nation, and that whole thing has spread throughout the whole world. You know, God forbid it, that we should all just mingle together, having sex.
Hey, so look, we don't know if Sam's going to get more haters or more support. Pretty much what I wanted Sam to come on for today was to answer to some of the comments and, you know, I mean, either fire back or, you know, apologize. Just give his opinion on how he feels about some of the comments. Like, okay, let's read one of Slappy the Penguin's comments, okay? I'm really looking forward to the next installment of Sam Makes a Fool of Himself on YouTube.
Yes, I agree.
He certainly has a high opinion of himself for someone who read a book once. Oh, and of course he saw the documentary about the Shroud of Turin. I don't know why Sammy Boy has really fired me up. How to Make Friends and Influence People? I think he needs to read the book again.
Right, okay, Slappy the Penguin. First of all, I'd like to say, what's with that name? Are you male or female?
He's a male and he's a great bloke, actually. 37, lives up in Brisbane, Vegas.
So, do you slap your penguin? Because if
He is a fucking caged fairy penguin.
Really?
He's a fucking caged animal, mate.
Well, I slap my penguin a lot as well. Maybe we should slap it together.
Well, I've often said to him they call him Slappy because that's the sound that comes from his bedroom when he's alone.
With his penguin, yeah. Well, man, I don't claim to know much about anything. In fact, I'd even go as far to say as I'm naive, even unlearned, and definitely not well read. But I have read a small amount. I've looked at a small amount, a little bit of snippet of information here and there. I've kind of skim-read the preface of the world, if you wish. Like, I know a little bit about all sorts of stuff, but one thing I do know is I don't like it. No, honestly, I don't have much to say. One thing I don't like is religion because, you know, I've always felt like an outcast, and everyone who's in a religion is so, you know, belongs to something. I'm so deeply jealous. You've got to look at the psychological issues. I feel like an outcast. I feel that nobody likes me. I'm a nihilist. You know, I have no beliefs. I'm just jealous of everyone who's got one. You know, basically, I want, you know, Jerry Seinfeld once said on his show, "Oh, I'm jealous of everybody." That's me. I'm just green with envy about it all. I walk around all day just with the green-eyed monster just going, "Oh, God, I wish I was like that." And, you know, I can't help it. I just, you know, wanted to have a bit of everyone's pie, but at the same time, I can't.
Well, I think a lot of people perceive you as being quite mocking of religion and of people's beliefs, and that's what I think kind of riled them up.
Right, yeah. Well, that's because I don't believe anything, and how sorry for me do you have to feel?
But, I mean, what I was trying to explain is this is just two guys' opinions. I mean, no one has to listen to us. I mean, and if anything, I mean, it should be accepted that Sam has this opinion, you know, and respected, rather than you guys mocking him back and insulting him. I think you guys should say, okay, well, that's his opinion, and in my personal opinion, I think it's bullshit. But, you know, he's allowed to have that opinion if he wants, just like you're allowed to believe that Jesus was the Son of God, or that the Buddha was I don't know, what the fuck was Buddha?
God, I don't know.
He was a prince that went fucking...
Actually, all I know about Buddha is he was fat.
Yeah, he was born a prince, and then he went and sat under a tree for a while and got a pot belly.
Who's that other person with lots of arms?
Oh, Krishna.
You know, that throws people in rivers. What's all that about? That's pretty fucking weird, you know? Just like sitting on the divide of a river and just going, these people this way, these people this way. I don't know much about religion, to be honest.
Is it Krishna? I don't know.
I have no... No, you've got Hare Krishnas, you've got Sahaj Yogas, you've got... You know, there's all these religions. You've got, you know, what else? We've got Shinto. I know nothing of Shinto.
Isn't that a form of Buddhism?
I don't know. You see, religion is so boring to me.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of religion.
I look at it and I just go, right, you've got some deity figure, or possibly several, or multiple, as many as if you can think of one, then they exist. You know, whatever, it's draw pretty pictures of them, you know, make up philosophies about what they do, far-fetched, silly stories that often don't even have a point. Let's say you read the Bible and it's just paragraph after paragraph of just drivel. I remember one time Nick and I we actually had a copy of the Quran and a copy of the Bible, and we got stoned and we read them, and I have to say the Quran made a shitload more sense. Like
they're very similar, actually. They're very, very similar.
The words of the Prophet of Muhammad or whatever, right? Or is it, it's all quite, tangible and relatable to your own existence. It speaks to you on a one-to-one basis, where it sort of says, you person who are reading a bit like a good story, like Never-Ending Story or something like that. Like you feel like you're almost a part of the story. They're going, oh, they're going, flicking the pages, going, I'm a part of this whole thing.
Okay.
Whereas the Bible is just like, really, it's like a whole bunch of crap that happened to someone else through the eyes of someone else who's just waffling, and it loses you. You sit there, you're going, oh, a bit like what I'm saying now. You just sit there, you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? What Johann begat and the begat and the.
We have to wrap this one up because we've reached the 10-minute mark, and that's all the disk space we got. So we can come back with part 2 up straight after. So we'll end this with a word to your mother. So on the count of 3, you need to give the peace sign, lean to the camera, and say word to your mother. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Word to your mother.